Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have a clan war between ODM and XMT. Gonna be great. Herbert Walker was a little bit late, so I'm gonna be streaming the opening, I believe, 2 hours of the clan war. So, yeah, let's get to it. So I believe first up we've got its current year versus someone else. Let me go check. Yeah. I'm assuming everyone can hear me okay. Try to get the stream up on my phone so I can reply to comments. And I've just let its current year know to get his game up. Yeah, nice thumbnail. It's actually Moore's. AC Moore did it. Oh, I didn't put that in the credits in the description. My bad. Alrighty. So let's see. It is AC Moore first. Sorry, it's not Moore. It's current year first, isn't it? You hear a Thea? Oh, thanks, man. Good to hear. Little Bird. I don't think I actually have Little Bird. Hey Jay, how's it going? Good to see ya. So yeah, the love you, but I'm here to root for the French. Well, I mean, understandable. But hang on. There's French guys in XMT, so you know. Greetings, would you kindly? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So we'll get underway as soon as we can. I believe I have its current year in on Steam. Let me check real quick. Looking for something to do with simping for Hellebron, of course. Doesn't look like he's online right now. Is Showtime playing? Oh, you wanna see the lineup? Yes, I can show you the lineup. Let me just use the snipping tool real quick. Just yep. Save as snip and OBS image browse snip. Done. Okay. View. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that, but that's the lineup for today. Yeah, you can never tell whose side Moore is on. Always switching around. Sorry, I just gotta real quick take a pizza out the oven. Be back in a sec. Okay, great. Pizza's out the oven, and yep, just gonna add the player real quick. Add friend. Paste. Send invite. Yep, doesn't look like we can see the game yet. We'll get around to it soon enough. Yeah, Dacta fighting for ODM. How the tables have turned. I won't comment. So yeah, I'm not sure about the matchups. I know my game is going to be Cult of Pleasure against High Elves. That's all I know. And hey, can you host the lobby and invite its current yeah. Great. So Little Bird is hosting the lobby. Traitor Dacta and Chinese mercenaries. Oof. Jay coming in with the traitor word. Ouch. What is the password? It's not 123. What do you do when the password is not 123? 54123. Oh man, that's a tricky one. I believe it's. Oh no, I joined as a combatant. My bad. Let's try that one again. 54123. I like Dacta really. I'm not sure if you can see armies or whatever, so. Oh wait, the matchups actually can serve as a screen blocker. That's nice. Okay, so it's possible that its current year is currently sleeping. This is so much like him. Okay, let's get the second game up and running first. That's a shame. He'll be in later. Okay, so let's do Bruce versus a Republic of War. I'm gonna leave this lobby. It's currently sleeping, yeah. I feel like this could have been organized slightly better. Wait, no, you can just play the same matchup that you'd planned, right? Okay, so Damon is up and ready. Who is Damon? I don't know who Damon is. But I think it's Damon versus you, Ducky. Oh, Bruce just joined. Okay. Bruce versus Ducky then. Yep, I believe it's Bruce versus Ducky. Let's do it. Oh man, Ducky with the XMT Ice Power Hates Dark Elves is the name of his lobby. I'm assuming it's him. It may also be Deadly Bunnies just trolling. No, it's definitely you. Okay, great. Oh, I joined as a player again. Ouchie. There we are. Nope. Okay, I'm in as a spectator. Ducky, if you can get Bruce in, that would be great. What faction is Mucket playing? I believe he's on High Elves. He might be on a sub faction, but I think it's High Elves. I don't know. I didn't really plan it out. Someone just told me it's Mucket, so probably High Elves. Okay, so Killerini's dropped the factions, but I can't seem to open it. So yeah, I just can't open it. Not sure why, but yeah. Oh wait, no, I opened it 4 times. Okay, never mind. Let me take another snipping tool of this. Save as, snip 2, OBS, image, browse, snip 2. Here we go. Okay. And yep. They are the matchups. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I was hoping Brett it'd be just like Agincourt with Ice First Shard builds. Oh man. Yeah, basically. But I don't know, your wish might come true on that in that regard. You know? Silver Helms, Knights of the Realm, still the same thing, right? Nope, I do not have Bruce on my wait, it blocks player names. Does it? No, this is fine, right? Okay. So he's meant to be joining the lobby imminently. And yeah, I believe the first matchup is Nakai versus the mighty Tomb Kings. Should be a blast. Have they got any sub-factions on the ODM side? No, of course they don't. Of course they don't. Yep. Well. I think we have more sub-factions than non-sub-factions. Invite him. I don't have him. We're in. Let's go. And of course I will remember the blocker. Ducky stream sniping again. Oh, you got a clan pestilence. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Where is that? Where is that? Am I just blind? Can I not read? Is that a thing? Ah, I see it. I see it. Yes. Finally, a game of Total War Warhammer 2. Sorry, man. It's not my fault these guys didn't organize it. Yes, I will remember to remove the screen blocker. All sub-factions in reserves. Yeah, fair enough. Hallelujah, or however you spell it. There's a J in there somewhere. Alright. I don't know if you guys have got in-game sound or whatever, but where is my OBS? Image, cancel. Okay, apparently Herbert Walk is going to be here in 30 minutes or so. So we'll probably cover this game in the next one. Does Cult of Pleasure count as sub-faction though? Yes, it does, because Malekith can occasionally be usable. Very occasionally. Yep. Okay, so on the Lizardmen's side, we have a bucket ton of skink cohorts with with javelins on the ends. We have got a mighty Dread Saurian. This guy looks great. Apologies for the debug cam. I didn't get time to change my camera options. We got Nakai, and we are going to be focusing on this guy pretty much all game because his charge animation is amazing. It's really quite something. He just sort of frolics. It's actually really cute. I can't wait to show you it all. And we have the double ancient salamander. This is such a metal build. Like this right here. This is XMD for sure. Your two faves going at it. Oh, you mean ODM XMT or Bruce and Ducky? We also have the Umbral Tide. Going to be good for tuning down those constructs. And we have a couple of Pterodon riders in a noob Vanguard corner. For the Tomb Kings, we have a mixture of Skeleton Warriors and Skeleton Spearmen in the front line. We have 4 Skeleton Horse Archers ready to counter-skirmish the Pterodons. We have got 1 Skeleton Chariot, 1 Ushapti Greatbow. We've got some Necro Knights with Halberds, and we have Cetra the Imperishable on his Chariot with double Necrotect, all on Chariots. So, in my opinion, I think this game is pretty much just going to come down to, can the Tomb Kings find a way to shut down the Dread Saurian? because the Tomb King army is actually very well suited to dealing with mass Saurus, you know, from the chariots. Well, from the 4 chariot units they have. I don't know how Sceptra and Double Necrotect are going to do in combat against Dreadsaurian. They will definitely beat Nakai, though. Alright, let's do it. This will be a fun one. Yeah, that's fine. We can have a little bird go next. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Chariot motorcycle gang. And we're off. So the question is, what are the targets for the Ancient Salamanders here? Probably, honestly, the Skeleton Horseman Archers. I don't know how they do at dealing damage to Necro Knights. I'm sure it's not like abysmal damage, but they're going to be tricky to protect here for sure. There's no mass on the Lizardman side whatsoever. Pterodon's coming in the back. Ancient Salamander taking a fair bit of damage from the Skeleton Horseman Archers, but they're taking a lot back from the Emerald Tide too. Chariot's going to be coming in for Cycle Charge, and again, there's nothing really to stop the Chariots here. But then again, it's not like the Lizardmen really need their skin cohorts. They're sort of insignificant at this point. So yeah, the main thing for the lizards is going to be shutting down the Boshabti. Once the Boshabti are shut down, the Dreadsaurian is going to be such a big pain to deal with. And he's focusing down the chariots, which is an interesting play. I think it's probably the right idea, because he does need some chaff support in order to support the Dreadsaurian. Skinks being engaged, chariots going ham on this side. Umbral Tide doing some good damage to the skeleton chariots, might be able to deal with them. The Necro Knights are doing well though, they've surrounded the Dreadsaurian. That's going to be devastating. Depends if Nakai can get here in time to save him. Let's see. Here's the charging animation. Oh, it's beautiful. It's amazing. There's nothing better in this game than that animation. Even the one with the slan. And, you know, there's no healing for the Dreadsaurian here. I think he's gonna struggle. I mean, you know, live by the meme, die by the meme, I guess. Yeah. Very, very sad to see this happen. Poor guy. All he wanted to do was serve the old ones, and he's just being bullied for it. I don't really understand how Balance of Power is so good. It's probably because Nakai is massively overpriced, and the Dreadsaurian does finally go down. Oh, but we've got 2 Salamanders in the Umbral Tide left, so, you know, maybe there's a shot here. Once the Halberds go down, and I didn't think I'd be saying this today, but there's actually not much to deal with Nakai. Yeah, so that's the thing I wasn't expecting to have to say. Heaven's Caster, Wind Blast and Thunderbolt, so yeah, nothing too great at dealing with single entities. Ushabti Summon goes down the back on the Ancient Salamander. Interesting take. It's actually slower. The Salamander should be able to kite it out fairly effectively. And Nakai is drowning in spears with his mighty... Oh, okay. 784 damage value. By Nakai's standards, that is not terrible. Overcast Wind Blast goes down, wrecks a lot of this infantry. Not as much as it used to do though. And there's still the horse archers left. I think it's going to be a big ask from here. So it looks like game 1 will be going to the might of ODM. You close YouTube to open Discord for 1 minute. Dreadstorian's dead. Yep. You know, I only just noticed what happens to the skinks on the back? Like, is that them? I feel it was more than like 3 or 4 of them. Do they like fly off in another direction, or did they just disappear? Phoenix King is up next versus Little Bud. Great. I'll hop into that game. I believe I have Phoenix King on Steam. I think so. I should do. And the Ancient Salamander being attacked in the rear by Cetra and his Necrotect friend. Nakai is coming to the rescue though. I just want to see this charge animation again, that's all. That's all I want to see. Instead he just gets a bit distracted. Let's see how much value he gets from 1 hit. Okay. Not much. Oh, it's difficult to watch, isn't it, right? It's difficult to watch. But GG! And first blood goes to ODM. That was a good scrap. The skink suicide when the Saurian dies. I mean, understandable. I would if I was on this majestic beast. I would kill myself too. So Umbral Tide, pretty much the only thing in this build that's paid for itself. But you know, the legend brought Nakai. What else do you want? Sally's struggling. Even Pterodon's struggling. Yeah, this is all skeleton horseman archers just dominating, and the Boshati doing great as well. Chaff being functional. GG. Okay, I'm gonna hop out and find the other game. Who is it between again? Phoenix King vs Little Bird. Let me just go on Discord. Okay, I need to add him on Steam, I think. Because I can't see it. Does Nakai count as single entity monster? No, he's like... Yeah. He's like one of these smaller ones. Like eagles, I guess. Yep, here we are. And game 2 between the Phoenix King and Little Bird. Yep, so it's Little Bird on... I forgot what Little Bird's on. Probably counts, maybe? I don't know. But Phoenix King on the High Elves, of course. Let me see if I can just message Little Bird. Adam, if you can't see it, and game 2 will be underway soon. Yeah, it looks like High Elves vs Counts, which is a little bit unbalanced, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But then so is Dark Elves against anything, so. Oh yeah, I need a blocker. Good shout, good shout. Best of all the shouts. Let's just get the matchups in again. Great. Just saying, invite little bird. Okay, good, good, good. Password 123. Hey guys, Horace Horstein. And we appreciate the meme, man. It's not mine, but you know, Ducky always bring the meme. I don't know if you, if Ducky is still around, but the game we had with the Bretonia vs Greenskins. Oh man, it was peasant Tonia with like a bunch of gold chevrons, halberds, and battle pilgrims versus a full spider build. It was wonderful. It was quite something. Okay, so let me see. I'm not sure what the map is here because it's which one should I take? Let's just go Galbaraz. Let's just go Galbaraz. Okay, it looks like Little Bird's game actually crashed, so he's gonna get in as soon as he can. Let's go Galbaraz for the map. Jay Phoenix, subscribe to your channel. Man, it took you this long? Ouch. Ouchie. Full wolf build. Oh, was there no spiders? Yeah, man, spiders. They're just, ugh. Lost Crater is the map. Well, we just played on Lost Crater last game, so I figured we'd like swap the maps or something. So I've said Galbaraz for now. I mean, if you want to go, Lost Crater, it's just because the matchups all sort of switched around. So I'm just sort of going through. Yeah, because this is Little Bird's game, which was on Galbaraz. Was the plan? McRightface speaking truth in the chat, raging about Spider Riders. I like this guy. I like this guy. Yeah, no, I'm just improvising the maps, just spinning it around where I can. Wait, who am I playing? Says, wait, was that Loopy? Yeah, it's Loopy. Loopy. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I know I don't really see you on here. Oh, you're in the 2v2. So you're Dark Elves with Alfredino Skaven against Maximus Decimus on Dowie and Falcon on Wood Elves. That's on Karakazgal. That's in a bit. Okay. Who is playing? Oh, you mean now? No, we had to swap around some of the order because its current year decided to sleep during the middle of the day. Like the degenerate he is. Oh well, he's strictly speaking, he's in DBD Jellyfish, but DBD and XMT joined together to form XMD, which I am a part of. I joined XMT after the joining, so I consider myself XMD. not XMT. Because ducks are cool. Ducks are very cool. And yeah. Ducks are indeed the best. Good to see you here, man. Eusebus? Eusebus? I guess that's how you pronounce it. There's no delay in chat, so it shouldn't be laggy. Yeah, no. To be honest, I'm actually very bad at pronunciation of anything really. Shouldn't he play Haganeth though? I mean, I guess he sort of should, but it's the Phoenix King, man. We can't ask him not to play High Elves. And again, it's Phoenix. Like, he's gonna meme. This is a casual format, so let's just let the guy take his High Elves that he loves so much. Yep. And this is all because Current Year decided he was gonna sleep in. Silly boy, eh? Silly boy. When he gets here, let's make sure to shame him massively. Looks like game 2 is loading in. I will get rid of the image real quick. Yep, image is gone. Let's do it. Yeah, no, I suck at reading time zones too, so I think everyone was just a little bit confused about when this was actually going to start. But it's okay, we're in now. We're in now. Hey Shidoku, how's it going, man? Doesn't he know what current time it is? XMT has 2 counts players, 2 high elf players, and 2 dark elf players. Oh, is that a thing? Really? I can't read. It's just current year being a wally, for lack of a better term. And there's lots of better terms, but Dark Elves is easier than High Elves for VC for sure. Yeah, probably. Certainly if it's Haganeth and not, not Marathi, but okay, but we're in, and Phoenix King is memeing, so it's not like a huge thing. Let's just Let's just play. Okay, from the Phoenix King we have triple Swordmaster of Hoeth. We have double Dragon Prince, one of which is the ROR, Fireborn, with anti-large and fire damage. I think regular Dragon Princes have massive fire resist too, don't they? Do they both have 70? Or do you have more?
It is an honor to fight for the Phoenix King.
Oh, the Dragon Prince. The Dragon Prince has just said it's an honor to fight for the Phoenix King. Oh man, that's amazing. That's great. So, oh, that's wonderful. So wholesome. Okay, we got like a prince. Not anyone significant. We got a prince on a Star Dragon. Just a prince. And we got the Frostheart Phoenix. We've also got a Life Mage with Earthblood and Regrowth on the floor. For the counts, start when ready. For the count side, we have a Blood Dragon Vampire Lord with his Helm of Discord. This is like Blob Busting 101. You know, classic stuff. Heart Piercing, Raise Dead, Invocation, and his breath attacks, the Hunger. A bunch of zombies, 4 Grave Guards with great weapons, 1 Black Knight, 1 Blood Knight, a Black Coach, and a Necromancer with Dance Kebab. Yeah. Dancing Kebabs. This will be fun. Here we go. And the armies are moving towards each other. I think, yeah, High Elves would definitely win this air fight if it was taken. Are they walking or are we getting a bit back? Actually, it's fine now, isn't it? The question is, who wins between 3 Swordmasters and 4 Graveguard? That's a bit of a weird one. I never really thought about that before. Really, I think the key here is going to be sniping the Life Mage. I think if the Life Mage gets sniped, then between the Black Coach and the Graveguard, the Count should win the infantry fight. Also, use of this 1 Blood Knight is going to be pretty significant here. Lines are joining. Dragon Princes ought to be looking for a charge here. And it looks like they bait out the breath attack. Nice play, and it deals more damage to the Blood Knights than it does to the Fireball. That's a play and a half. Frosty the Snowman is getting into combat, applying his melee attack debuff around him. Definitely massively overpowered, and now the Vampire Count Dragon is a little bit isolated because there's a couple Swordmasters stopping the Blood Knights from getting involved. Dragon Prince has got a very nice charge of the Black Knights, and now the Swordmasters are going to hit from the side. Swordmasters in the center, chopping through zombies, but when they start getting through to the Graveguard, it's going to be a bit more violent for both. Helm of Discord going down, but I don't think it's going to help him against these anti-large fire damage Swordmasters. I'm not sure if Hunger actually applies a... It doesn't apply a fire weakness, does it? No, it doesn't. Firebomb close to breaking here though, which is weird. I would have thought they'd be fine in this kind of combat. Wait, was there 3 Swordmasters? 1, 2... Was there 3 Swordmasters? Did they all die? No way they're all dead. No. That's not a thing. Okay, so it looks like the Prince is going in for a gooning attempt on the Vampire Lord here. Dragon Princes, of course, performing very well against Black Knights. But to be honest, they should probably try and disengage here. The Graveguard are getting in, and they're probably going to... Yeah, okay, and that's the first thing the Phoenix King does. So good play on his part. Frosty needs to get over here in the single entity fight. And honestly, the camp should go for a snipe on the life mage. If the high elves have to fight this without any heals, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle quite a lot. There is a very, very healthy unit of swordmasters over here, of course. Where's the black coach gone? Did it die? Sorry, my casting skills are not what they should be. No, it's here. In the middle of the blob. Fireborn trying to hold all this back, but again the Graveguard are just having a whale all the time. Nice breath attack goes down on the Blood Knights. Probably shaves about 10 models. I didn't quite see it. Going further into the blob on the Blood Knights is an interesting play. I don't know if that's going to pay off for him though. I think that might be it for the Fireborn, certainly. Frosty again, just sitting in combat with Graveguard, great weapons. I'm not sure that's where he wants to be. I think he needs to get out, he needs to get into this blob, start applying his debuff. Dragon's getting out, probably for a charge on the dragon. Or the other dragon, rather. Dragon Prince is doing fine. I'm not sure what the breath attack situation is for the Vampire Count player. But these Swordmasters are going to be potentially a big issue in the late game. This is your first cast, nobody expected you to be. Oh man, I mean, like, yeah, whatever. There was no one else to do it, so I thought I'd say hi. Yeah, the Frosty needs to get out of here, start getting out the dragon. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This prince isn't anywhere near his heal cap, and the life mage is just shattered. So I think that's going to spell GG. GG in the end, and it looks like ODM are going to go 2-0 up, unless this Frostheart Phoenix pulls some kind of miracle, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Maybe it'll be viable one day. Maybe one day they'll give you a slowing aura, like every other Frost unit in the game. Breath attack goes down on the Swordmasters. Another one goes down on the Dragon, but he actually lands midway, so most of it misses. And the Prince goes in for a final gooning attempt, but I don't think it's going to work out for him. There's a full health unit of Graveguard over here. It's certainly tricky. What's the format? Oh hey Bob, how's it going, man? And Josema, good to see you. Was that the right pronunciation? I studied Spanish for like half a year. Most I learnt was how to go "ho." Wasn't even that good. Okay, great. I mean, good game from both of these guys. Winning his counts against high elves is always really tricky. Mostly just the Dragon Princes and the Frostheart Phoenix sitting in Graveguard all game isn't gonna do too great. Honestly, he's never gonna do too great. Swordmaster's sort of, yeah, not doing great. Again, this one sort of got annihilated by a black coach, a dragon, blood knights, and surrounded by zombies and stuff. Didn't have a good time. But yeah, 3.6k on the blood dragon. Graveguard performing very, very well across the board. Blood Knights paying for themselves with a bit more to give. And Black Coach just doing great work. GG. GG from both. So that's 2-0. Have we got Herbert Walker now? Or are we doing another game? Let me just letting them know. Okay, let's get. You forgot about the Phoenix. I mean, easy to do, man. Easy to do. To be honest, It would never do that well, even if you do remember it. But GG. Okay, so it looks like I'm streaming the next game as well. Let's get the blocker up so I can figure out who's next. Pugnabon versus Carl Harmon. Dowie versus Lizards. Let's join this. Wrong password, apparently. Let's ask him what the password is. Let's just try some of the other ones. 54123. 1234. Fine. 1234. And we're in. Yeah, just staying in that graveguard doing nothing. That's sort of it. Like, they're sort of usable in that matchup, but you have to have them in the blob. Find that debuff. Let's go. Blockers up. They can't see builds. So yeah, it looks like we got Dowie versus Lizards. And you know, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been fun. I think Herbert Walker's probably going to be getting the next couple. And we're loading in. These guys had their lobbies and armies ready, so we didn't have to wait around. But they also knew their matchup, so great. So we're on Schwarzschaffen, I believe is the map. Blocker is down, and we're ready to go. You know, remembering the blocker when you're not playing is so much easier, because you can check your stream so much more often. But putting the blocker down whilst I'm playing, oh man, that's tricky, for sure. Okay, so Dowie Lizardmen, generally considered a dwarf favorite matchup, especially since the infantry mass changes, because it's actually very difficult for Kroxagors to make it through the front line and into the back line. But it looks like we've gone for a heavy ranged build from Pugnabon. Rune Lord, a cannon, Dowie warriors, couple longbeards, 4 longbeards it looks like. Rangers are great weapons. These guys are cool, very cool. And I think they're a great pick in this matchup as well. They're going to do great work against Kroxagors. Pterodons may be an issue, but that's why he has 5 Thunderers. Oh man, this is a metal build. This is like dwarves playing Coast, like old Coast. You know, back when Coast used to be fun and overpowered. Great. And on the Lizardmen side, oh, and there's a Rune Lord as well. There was no other heroes, was there? No, just the Rune Lord for the slows. Looks like, yep, with Rune and Wrath and Ruin, slowing any elements to try to get into the back line. And on the Lizardmen side, we have a Kroxagor Ancient. Pretty meta pick in this matchup, yeah. He's certainly better than Nakai, but then that's not saying much. Feral Stegodon, Kroxagor. It looks like they're his 2 combat single entities. We've also got Beastcaster with Manticore Summon, and no other spells. That's a bit of a weird one. Because in full rushes, that isn't actually a terrible idea. But I tend to think that games between Lizards and Dowie go on quite a bit, so it might be worth investing in, you know, Licensed Wildform or Flock of Doom, whatever. Looks like 3 red-crested skinks and 4 skink cohorts on 2 on each side, one of which on each side will be having javelins. So yeah, it's a Kroxagor rush with lots of Pterodons. This is very Carl Harmon. Yeah, he likes his Kroxagors. No, sorry, he likes his Pterodons, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean, this is a lot of range to shut down. I think a lot of this is going to come down to Pterodon play, and also how quickly the Dowie can shoot at the ranged assets. Sorry, shoot at the swarming assets. So Pterodons, Croxagores. Red Crests, I believe, will actually struggle up against Longbeards. The ROR, of course, will be great, but yeah. The thing is even if all the range gets shut down, I actually think Lizards may end up just drowning in chaff. In which case, you've got to hope the Stegodon's still alive in that scenario. It's not Nakai, no, it is a Crocs range. And he has his Horn of Kygor. And the Amulet. It's going to be tricky to snipe out. Cannon shots coming in, going straight after the Powerhawk Sentinels. That's an interesting choice. I would have gone for the Croxagores, really. But, you know, I'm not the Dowie player. That's for sure. Battle line's going to be joining very soon. Skink cohorts are going to look to get around the side, just pressure on the back line. There's nothing really that can sweep through them. No Slayers in this build, which is certainly an interesting interesting idea. Now, what he should be trying to do is focus down particular units of the Pterodons, because exactly, if he had shot at these Pterodons, he wouldn't have had to deal with this rock drop whatsoever. The rock drops go down on the front line, which is again a very interesting idea. Skink's just getting through the front line, going in column formations. This is good rush tactics. But the Rangers with great weapons proving that, you know, paying for melee stats, paying for AP can be very good, because Croxagores only have 26 melee defense. They're going to struggle at cutting through this many Rangers. Croxagores getting shot up pretty bad. Balance of power, very big, very largely in favour for the Dowie. This Feral Stegodon just getting annihilated by Thunderers. But you know, this is where things can turn around. Rush builds. Don't be too discouraged by balance of power, because it's when you start shutting down the ranged units that things start going well. Some Pterodons coming back. Skinks getting annihilated by Longbeards. That flank. Swarming Skinks. Pushed off by more Longbeards on this left flank. This opens up these Thunderers and Rangers. Splitting up the Rangers would be pretty huge right now. Cannon's finally being shut down by the Red Crests though, so maybe there's a shot here for Blizzards. But these point blank volleys of Thunderers going straight into Croxagores, and there's so many healthy Dowie infantry units. This Rune Lord's just running for his life to Croxagores. ROR Dowie Warriors coming back in to fight the Red Crests. They'll probably lose that because they're so beaten up. And now the Manticore summons come in. Yeah, this is I think he had forgotten about them. Yeah. He had forgotten about them. There's a lot to do in a rush build like this. You're being shot, you're trying to dodge Pterodons, you're trying to do rock drops, you're trying to get your Skinks into column formation so that you can get through the front line. You're trying to force path through the front line so you can get on the back line. You know, you got to summon, got to make sure your Lord's on the right target. There's a lot to do in these kind of builds. But it does look like some of these, you know, Longbeards and Dowie Warriors getting ripped by Croxagores, but now they've lost their infantry support, these Croxagores should be taking quite a lot of counter damage. Thunder's being left to get hit by Croxagores, but there is some supporting Overwatch fire from these Thunders back here. I don't know, there's a shot here, I think. Okay, so how many ranged assets have they got left? Have the Dowie got left? So these Thunder has been shattered. There's a couple of Rangers here. But really, I think it's just these three units, these tattered units, and these Thunderers here. But they're getting annihilated by these Croxagores. Firing on the Skinks is an interesting play. I don't think you're ever going to kill these guys before they get to you, so I would opt to fire on the Croxagores since you need the Croxagores dead. really. Rune Lord is desperately trying to get back to his massive Longbeards. The slow goes down on the Croxgore Ancient, so he'll be getting dragged down a little bit by Longbeards here. That spinning attack is beautiful. Beautiful. And honestly, as the battlefield sort of cleans up, it sort of looks like the lizards are in an advantageous position here. They've got plenty of chaff left. You know, they've got a couple Croxagores here and there. They've also kept their Terror for the late game, which is just a great play. Having said that, their Lord, it does look like, is getting beaten up a little bit by these Longbeards. Stegodon gets a rear charge on some Rangers. Maybe that'll break them. And the thing is, I think there's another Manticore summon as well. So yeah, it looks like this might be it for the Dowie. Croxgore Ancient gets broken off though, so maybe there is some hope. And a lot of these are Longbeards, aren't they? Yeah, I mean that's a very healthy unit of Longbeards, so maybe there's a shot. Okay, sure thing. Sure thing, man. These Longbeards, man, just sticking in there. They have ITP. Very cheap ITP. Rangers getting some good shots in on the Stegodon as well. If they deal with the Terror, maybe this Dowie force can actually just you know, stick it out. Because what is there left? It's mostly just Skinks, couple Red Crests, a handful of Croxagores. I mean, there's 10 here. That's a fair bit. The Croxgore Ancients come back though, and he's more than fast enough to kite this force, unless there's another Wrath and Ruin coming down, possibly. Skinks are trying to intercept, throw some javelins. May as well. Paying for javelins is interesting here. I guess you want something to kill Slayers in the late game. If they go for a very boxy formation, you can probably just throw in at the start of the game. So yeah, Longbeards are ITP, so yeah, they stick around really well. They're actually a super cost-effective unit. Like, that's good stats for, what, 700 gold? ITP, great leadership. Yeah. Very cost-effective. So Croxagore's going in without infantry support. So okay, so the charge animation gets slowed, but he just rushes out the end anyway. Going in with the Croxagores without infantry support is not the best idea, as far as I'm concerned. But I don't think it's going to matter. The Manticore something's going to come down. It's going to snipe a Dowie Lord, and then it's going to be over. But GG, well played. It was a fun one. Yeah, so my son's going to be live for the next games, but I can keep casting if I want. Yeah, I mean, I can stick around if folks want me to. I mean, I'll be watching. I'll be in chat either way. So Yeah, so Pterodon's actually really just getting annihilated here, but it looks like the Croxagores just sort of stuck it out. Man, the value on that skink, 1751. I guess that's the one that shut down the cannon. Yeah, just a really good rush. I thought it was over for a little while, but you know, this is the thing: is like ranged units start getting shut down, and then it can turn. Tide can turn. So let's get in for next game. Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, no, I suck at time zones too. But, you know, at least you're not sleeping. Like, what's his face? It's current, yeah. Let's see if he's woken up yet. Let's see. Yeah, so make sure that you guys go over to Twitch and tune into Herbert Walker's stream too. I'll probably do like one more, maybe a couple more. I don't know. See how I'm feeling. I want to eat dinner as well. So it looks like next we have Killerino on Avalon against Would You Kindly's Empire. Where is Killerino? What's your lobby name? Oh, it's Dacta and Catan. Okay, fine. Shouldn't have lag issues here. Ah, okay, they've swapped positions. Sure. ODM trial Dacta. And yeah, we're just waiting for Catan now. I'm gonna mute so I can have some pizza. And we are back with the Greenskins, led by XMT, Dacta, trialing for ODM. No comment? No, we're fine. It's just, I think he just wanted a more sort of active, competitive clan, and XMT has been sort of out of it more recently. But, you know, we'll be back in it soon. For the Norskins, we have 4 Marauder Horsemen, looks like. Beast of Tashnar, ROR Famir Warriors, a War Shrine Mammoth, and Wulfric on his Mammoth, so double Mammoth, that's kind of cool. Ice Marauders, and I believe that's his only infantry. That's his only infantry. That's amazing. And a Skinwolf Werekin, a Firecaster on a Chariot. I actually really like this idea. I like this idea of a build. Not sure it works with the Miststalkers as well. I think cut the Miststalkers, get possibly more range, possibly a Chariot or 2. But I guess the idea is that you sit on top of Icehorn Marauders with your double Mammoth, and you just roast an infinite amount of infantry with Burning Head. The Werekins applying the extra armor buff, so these guys, I believe it's an armor buff, isn't it? Nobody uses this. Yeah, missile resistance and big armor buff. And then that's huge against, you know, the Spider Rider spam of Greenskins that, you know, this cursed faction will always bring, and we all hate it, don't we? I'll see you later, Hosema. Yeah, and on the forces, for the forces of the Greenskins, we have Spider Rider spam, as always. Couple biggins, AP Loonies, auto pick in every single Greenskin build. Goblins on the flanks, double Black Orc, 2 arch units, one of which is the Rusty Arrows, and one of which is Arrow Boy. Couple Orc Boar Boys in the back, just for control. And Goblin Great Shaman on the Catchweb Spider Shrine thing, whatever it's called. Oh. And it's golden monolith, so that means they're gonna walk around. He's gonna walk around this way until one of them catches the other, because nobody thought through this map. Looks like for spells on the Shaman we have Sneaky Stabbing, Vindictive Glare, of course, Itchy Nuisance. Don't even try it as well. Arcane Conduit. So yeah, this is going to be a sort of attempt at skirmishing from the Norskins, although quite frankly I think the Greenskins win the skirmish fight here with good enough micro, and because they outrange the Horsemen, so Greenskins actually don't want an engagement here. I think most of this is going to come down to, are the archers shut down, and will the spider die to the double mammoth? I think that's it. That's really just it. First Vindictive Glare goes down. Looks like it's going for the War Shrine. All of the missiles hit, and it deals a huge amount of damage that is entirely balanced. About 1,000 damage. Horsemen again, really struggling to counter skirmish the spiders. It's their superior range and how cheap they are. Burning heads on the archers are going to be pretty brutal, unnecessary. It looks like Vindictive Glare actually misses all of its missiles that time, which is exactly what you'd love to see. This is how the game should work. Skirmishing with the AP cleaners is an interesting idea. I guess the argument would be he wants to disallow the loons, but not so sure about that. Looks like the death blob is going straight for these Black Orcs. It's not a bad idea. Get them off the field whilst you've got your infantry support. And then in the late game you're not really worried about them. Itchy Nuisance goes down here on the skirmish cab. Not sure about that play, but I guess he wanted to force an engagement with War Boys, but it doesn't slow or anything. So. The boat gets dodged by the rusty arrows. I think we need to see a burning head either down here to roast the greenskin chaff or to kill the archers. A bit of a micro lapse here gets the horsemen compromised. Burning head goes down to the Black Orcs, but it's not going to do much to them, even if it is overcasted. Yeah, I needed to go down the archers and then goon out the shaman. And then of course this is the issue I was talking about. The Miststalkers, without their chaff support being nearby, they're just going to get chopped down by Black Orcs. They're really going to struggle here. The War Shrine as well, without chaff support, is just getting beaten down by Black Orcs and other balanced units. But you know, it's a nice try. No shame in losing to Greenskins, especially as Norska. I just feel like Greenskins are just a better version of Norsemen in every way, except they don't have mammoths. It's pretty much it. Another burning head goes down, but again, I think this needed to go down in the archers a long time ago. I think that's probably Cataan's biggest misplay here. He needed to focus down the archers and not the Black Orcs. Another boat goes down, but again, it's it's not going to have great impact on the battle. Wulfric's routed. I believe the other mammoth is back, but he's on death's bed. Wolf Riders, Spider Archers, Spider Riders all just coming in, getting that surround penalty, and that's GG. So it looks like this is not going the way of XMT right now, but it's okay. It's okay. We have the moral victory. We are not playing greenskins. Wait, we don't have a greenskin player, do we? Do we have a greenskin player? No, thank the Lord, we don't have a greenskin player. Good. And of course Dacta on his greenskins. GG's guys. Who's the next match? Okay, so the next match is a 2v2. I don't know if I should cast that, because if it's me and Herbert Walker in 2v2, that's 6 people in the lobby. I'm not sure if that's going to work out for us. I mean, we can try it, and I can probably just leave if it gets bad. Probably the best way to do it. So who is it? Who is it next? 2v2. Okay, and we're in. If it gets laggy, I'll leave. So, for this matchup, it looks like... I believe that's the matchup. Yep. Looks like Chaos and Beastmen from ODM against Beastmen and the Order of Lawmasters from XMT. Yes, tough map, tough matchup, tough meta, tough greenskins, tough spells, tough player. You know? You put any like capable player and greenskins in their hands, and man, it can be very, very difficult to win. But GG's. Let's move that a bit closer. So yeah, it should be a fun matchup. Honestly, the best thing about this is that we should be avoiding the single entity spam that 2v2 often entails. That's usually the matter of 2v2, so you get combos like Dark Elves Bretonia, so you'll have Fae, Gotrek, a Paladin, Marathi, and double K-Knight Assassin all stood in a little box together. It could be it could be quite the combo, because nothing expensive can fight them because of Soul Stealer and Wands and Gotrek, and infantry can't fight them because the Fae drain. So, but with Beastmen, we won't be having to deal with really good single entities unless someone goes Malagor double Gobble. But I mean, I don't think that will work. Let's get rid of the blocker. And we are ready to go. I probably expect the Chaos side to have the advantage here. I guess it also depends on whether the High Elves go heavy on single entities, which it looks like they might have done. We are seeing double Arcane Phoenix, one of them is Techless, of course, from the High Elves. A bunch of Loth and Seaguard, which honestly is a nice pick here. Like, Beastmen are going to swarm you with a whole bunch of stuff, so paying for archers that can actually defend themselves is probably a good idea. Chaos, same thing. Oh, looks like a Forsaken Rush, nice. Respect to Hanadins for doing this kind of thing. Forsaken looks so cool. They're so epic. They're great. I don't know if they'll get like split up into different units for Warhammer 3. I don't know if that's like a Forsaken a specific unit, or are they meant to like cover all sorts of different ideas? I don't know anything about the lore. So 4 spawn, one of which is the Word spawn with their Armor Sundering. A couple of Horsemen. We've got Ever Chicken with Final Transmutation and Plague of Rust. Double Feral Manticore, but no Marathi, therefore it's not particularly strong. And for the Beastmen, we've also got 4 spawn. That's a lot of spawn to see on one field of battle. Oh, and they're spelling out XMT. Legendary. Legendary. And for the Beastmen here, we got more spawn. We got Butchers of Kalkengard. Oh, we've got Malagor double Gorbel. Of course we have. Of course this is a thing. Yep. So that's happening. Bunch of piggies, couple Reavers, Silverin Guards, more Silverin Guards. Silverin's actually going to do okay here, because Forsaken actually don't have great melee stats. Like 32 melee attack is not huge for a DPS unit. The thing that makes them such a chaff cleaner is the fact they have 60 weapon strength. It's not their melee attack that makes them clean out chaff. So, against the Silverin Guards, what, 54 melee defense when Martial Prowess is active? Yeah, 54 melee defense. They're actually really going to struggle. Outside of the charge, of course. But no, Silverin's got charge defense against all, so actually, Silverin should do a pretty good job against Forsaken. And Spawn, of course. And they won't care about Ungors, of course. So yeah, I think it's just going to come down to a lot of mobility play. See how it goes. Yeah, I don't think you can have any more spawn, that's for sure. So it looks like after this we got Killarini. And we're off. Oh no! Oh! That's legendary! They were missing the X, so they made it with like 18 Winds of Magic or whatever that is. That was quite something. 15. Respect. Starting the game down 15 Winds of Magic. And without a deployment. So we'll see how that goes. So honestly, Phoenixes could probably just go and nuke out these Manticores. It's the only terror on the field except for the Everchicken. So I think it would be a nice idea to actually go and do that. Forces of Chaos sort of lining up. Getting poked a bit by Loth and Seaguard. Forsaken have decent armor, so it's not huge. Yeah, respect. They have indeed already won in spirit. Silverin's going to be taking the brunt of these charges though, because the Beastman infantry can't. Now stacking spawn on top of Silverins is one hell of a combo. That's got to be terrifying, really. And the first bomb goes down, goes straight into the Forsaken. Silverins also take a bit of damage, but they seem to be running away, which is a strange idea. They don't have ITP either, so spell goes down on the Loth and Seaguard. XMT's Ungors getting wrecked on their left flank. Looks like one of them signaling to their friend to screen out Razel's Beastman mobility over here. Looks like a final transmutation went down, but it only really hits one spawn and a bit of Loth and Seaguard, so you know, maybe not the best use of Winds of Magic. But this left flank is just collapsing. This one is collapsing as well. I don't think there's really going to be any way to protect this, this many Seaguard. Malagor is going to struggle against Arthuriel because his wings are much smaller, you see. And neither of them can fly. And again, just red team's XMT's spawn just getting wrecked in the front line. It looks as though Lorth and Seaguard going to be getting swarmed by Forsaken and Spawn on all angles. However, there is still one hell of a death blob here in Teclis, the Arcane Phoenix, double Gorbel, and potentially Malagor if he can get back to them. Reaver's just getting shut down by the massive chaos stuff that's nearby. Looks like a Phoenix cast is going down, and he doesn't see it. He does not see it. And that's going to massacre a lot of the blue team's stuff, but there's still just so many spawn. And the spawn being unbreakable, of course, as well. Butchers and Kalkengard getting shut down. Morka summon. Spawn goes down behind them. They've not got much armor, so they're going to struggle there. Yeah. It was a good attempt. Are XMT even going to win a game? I hope so. I hope we do. We better. And yeah, all the Arcane Phoenixes breaking. Army loss is probably going to come in very soon. Teclis is going to gain by Sartorial. There's just so many Forsaken and Spawn left. Like, they just ran over this little blob so quickly. You can't be taking ranged units with that much gold in single entities, because single entities won't protect very well. But GG's. Yeah, I mean, it's all just Forsaken. And Spawn, all just having a good time. Yeah. Silverin probably got... Yeah, I mean, this Silverin with 8 value. Not really sure what happened there. Piggies and Friendly Spawn not doing so well. Butchers of Kalkengard not even doing very well. Gorbals being useless, as always. So yeah, that's that. Gonna have some more pizza. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to stream today, so I had a pizza in the oven when I actually got told. So BRB. The current score, Adelmo, I believe, is oh man, I didn't have blocker up for that. My bad. My bad, Killerino. 1, 2, 3, 4-0 to ODM. I believe. If I'm wrong and I've forgotten an XMT win, that would be awkward. But, yep. So we've got Would You Kindly versus XMT Killerino on his beloved Avalon. I don't know why he plays Avalon all the time, he just does. Like, he doesn't pick High Elves, he picks Avalon. Yeah, I know, right? We got this. Okay, there is a chance that we actually, you know, wreck these guys. There's a chance here. I don't know whether to start going full tryhard or whether we all die on the sword of memeing. I'll probably do something in between. Okay, so for the forces of the Empire, we have typical Empire sort of stuff. 5 swordsmen in the front, a couple spears, silver bullets, Marcus Wolfheart, Bright Wizard, triple huntsman, ROR handguns, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 Empire Knights for mass. From the forces of the High Elves, we have actually sort of a similar build. We have a couple spearmen, a couple dryads, white lions, 3 Lorthan Seaguard, and the talented Torquelada, which is interesting. Very interesting, because there's no flaming sword here to make use of the fire damage, but he does have, of course, the Fireborn and a regular Dragon Prince in that beautiful green color scheme. Man, they look epic in green, don't they? They look epic in green. Hey, Gregor, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream until my game, and then I don't know if you guys want a stream of me actually playing, then I'll do that game included. But if not, I will stop streaming before that game. Either works for me. So yeah, I think, as far as I'm concerned, this will always just come down to cavalry play. Because Lorthan Seaguard, do they have shields? Do they have shields? They're not shielded. They're not the shielded variant. That's pretty huge. That's really huge. Because that's a lot of huntsmen as well. We'll see how it goes. The other thing going on here, of course, is that the High Elves will win the frontline engagement. They also have the potential to win the cavalry engagement, but that's just going to come down to the quality of play with the Dragon Princes and the Empire Knights. There's also the cannon. That's going to be punishing the Fireborn right from the start, or removing models from the Lorthan Seaguard. I think it's going to be tough. Fireballs start need to go going down on the cannon straight away, and that's exactly what Killerino does. My little apprentice. The Archmage bird is slightly differently coloured, and it's very, very cool, I think. Fireborn looking to maybe work through the right flank. As long as the Dragon Princes are on the flanks, not being shot by all the archers at once, then I think they're going to be okay. Spearmen getting a little bit beaten up on the way in, but you know, it's better than anyone else. Now this is all just going to come down to what happens here, I think. If the Fireborn just gets shot up by silver bullets all game, yeah, I think it's going to be over for the High Elves before they know it. Burning Head really needs to come down here very soon. Oh, they're just being left to be shot. Oh, and they're gonna miss. They're gonna miss the charge as well. Burning Head goes down, sort of misses. The other half of it is dodged as well. Fireborn just gonna get sort of annihilated here. They missed their charge. It's tough to watch. One of the huntsmen gets routed off by a Burning Head, but again, I think that would be much better on the tighter formation of the silver bullets. Um, White Lions moving in the front line wherever they're buckling. The Dragon Princes on this side, however, are doing great work. They've just annihilated an Empire Knight. So, and it does also look like there've been constant fireballs going down on the Hammer of the Witches. Now all the models are destroyed. So there's no more worries about artillery from the Empire now. Huntsman just generating value very steadily though. It's a bit of a problem. This Archmage needs to get in combat here, I think. Dragon Princes will win it, but he really needs as much HP on these guys as he can get. Nice dodge from Killarini though, avoids most of the damage from the Burning Head. White Lions doing okay in the front line. They won't actually trade too effectively into Swordsman. Firebond finally being shut down. Empire Knights get a charge into the back of the White Lions, but Burning Head goes nicely down in the Silver Bullets, but it doesn't quite get them fully. Usually a Burning Head actually just kills this unit outright, because they're tight formation, low leadership. High Elf Spearman holding up here against the Swordsman, allowing the Lothern Sea Guard to fire for a bit longer. Talons of Torquelada and some Lothern Sea Guard back online. Some of them down here as well. And it looks like the Empire Knights on this flank have just been completely broken off. Maybe there's a shot here for the High Elves. These Dragon Princes can possibly avoid the fire here until they're fully destroyed. Burning Head's going down on the White Lions. It'll do decent damage, but not huge. But it may just rout them with the leadership debuff. Looks like the Spearmen are sort of going to move into the rest of it though. But so does some Swordsmen, so it's fine. Empire Knights being shut down in the back line. But honestly, there's just not enough here. It's just not enough here for the High Elves to carry it. I think the main thing was just misplay of the Firebomb. You can't just like, yeah, you can't stand and take shots from 4 Empire ranged units on a cav unit so expensive. But do they have physical resist? Oh man, that's even worse. Because silver bullets, of course, do magic damage, and you're paying for a 20% physical resist. That's a tough gig. It's basically just the Archmage left now. And yeah, she's not going to do it. Yeah, she's going to struggle. Firebond going for one last charge and then instantly get killed. Some Dragon Princes coming back, gonna hammer home against the artillery crew, and they actually die on the charge against the crew. It's pretty funny. They actually lost like a model charge. That's amazing. GG. And it looks like it's going 5-0, I believe. 5-0 to ODM. A little bit of a worry. Yeah, just nothing really performed on the high elf side, especially the fireball. That's really hard value to look at. Hammer of the Witches doing fine despite getting sniped as early as it could be. The Huntsmen all paying for themselves and doing good work. Swordsman, again, just actually performing really well against House Spearman's still very, very overpriced, of course. 500 gold for this is not fun, but High Elves don't have any other choices. They have to buy it. So next, who do we have next? Let me get OBS up. Next we have Moore versus Croissant. Let's see if we can find that game real quick. Is this it? I guess it's Moore versus Zyphos now. I believe after this, it's probably me next. Okay, so now we got Count versus Bretonia. AC Moore against Zyphos, who hasn't been playing a whole lot recently, but it's still Zyphos, so... And it looks like basic meta of Bretonia versus Counts. 4 Peasant Archers, some Fire, some Pox, bunch of Elite Card, 2 Grail Knights, looks like 2 Grail Guardians, bunch of Peasant Mobs, a Foot Squire, which is a bit unorthodox, I guess, Fair Enchantress, and a single Paladin, which is, again, slightly unorthodox, but it's all comfortable meta stuff. From the Count side, we have an interesting build. We have 5 Skeleton Spearmen in the front line there, supported by 3 Balefire Corpse cards. Again, very interesting. Double White King on foot, of course, from Scabscrath. Some bats, some doggos, and also, I believe this is in a Crotch, Vampire Lord, on a horseback. Yep. A Crotch. Looks like he has Spirit Leech, Nahek, Raised Dead, and Impenetrable Belt as well. That's interesting. Oh, very strange. Oh, and we also have the Chillgeists, which, in all honesty, are a suicidal pick in this matchup. Because you're going to see Grail Knights all the time. Oh, it's current year. He's finally awoken from his slumber. How's it going, man? Did you sleep well? Okay, so not gonna lie, I do not have much hope for this counter build. 4 Crypt Horrors is memey, but yeah, this is This is gonna be hard to watch. Even the Chillgeists, like, how are they gonna avoid 4 Grail Cav all game and still do something? They won't be able to get on this back line. Direwolves in the back hidden. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, my prediction for this is that Crypt Horrors are just going to get focused down by archers very quickly. If they do break through, there will be Grail Knights to charge them down. Doggos may get on the archers momentarily, but I think they'll be run off by Grails, and Chill Guys can't even risk coming close because of the magic damage on all of the Grail cavalry. Triple Balefire. Balefire is the one with the... yes, the Winter Magic one, which is... again, just a strange pick against Faye. Faye has Dwellers though, so I guess if she uses the Dwellers and not Earthblood, she actually won't get more spells on this game. That might be it. I mean, that's an unfortunate pick into 4 Grails. I mean, usually you see 2 or 3 Knights of the Realm, and like 2 Grail Knights. 4 Grails. Oof, that's tough. It's tough luck. Honestly, I'm interested to see how these Crypt Horrors are going to do in the front line, how quickly they'll smash through the Spearman at Arms. Fire starts going on the Skeleton Spearmen, just because they're the ones in range, but they're going to be swapped over to the Crypt Horrors pretty quickly, I expect. It's probably about time to start spamming Spirit Leech on some of these Grails. We got no other way to kill them, so missing the charge here is pretty sad too. But yeah, 15 armor on these guys, the regeneration makes them worse, the fire damage. And now here, again, Crypt Horror is just going to get nuked. And the Mortis Engine effect starts going down. Doggos need to be pulled in, but the thing is, there's still just Grail Knights ready to intercept, so it's just not going to go their way at all. And quite frankly, Crypt Horrors don't even have the offensive stats off the charge to hit Grail Guardians that often. They're going to get healed, there's more second. It's over, Doggos. Okay, no, they just escaped, they didn't quite get caught. Chill Guy's just being screened out by Cav that's going to beat them in melee. But some Doggos do manage to get on some of the arrows, the archers, in the meantime. These bats probably need to be committed to the archers too. Invocation goes down on the Crypt Horrors, but again, this blob is just not going the way it counts. They're really going to struggle. See, Grail Guardians are sat in combat with these Crypt Horrors and Skeleton Spears for a long time though. They took like no damage. I don't know what the Scab Scrap was just about talking about that. Yeah. There's just not enough to kill 4 Grail Cav. That's the issue here. Chillgeists, you would at least hope they can try and do it, but they can't because again, 4 magic damage Cav is just devastating. Yeah, and you can see here now they get engaged by the Grail Knights. They're just getting nuked, despite the heals. GG. That's a tough draw. But you know, this is why I don't take chill guys, so. Unless that was the meme. There's far too many Grail Knights left. Just 4 healthy units. Probably not even lost that many models. 37, 43, 43, and 40, yeah. The heals are going to be devastating. And that's army losses. Yeah, I mean, you have to go Blood Knight to even have a chance in this matchup. I actually think the matchup is fairly even, but only because of Blood Knights. And yeah, Cryptor is just not going to cut it. These archers' value is going to be good. Faye. Yeah, I mean, these Grail Guardians just got inner charged on Cryptoras missed their charge bonus, so they have no chance against that massive items. They're just not going to be able to do anything about it. Okay, who do we have next? Is it me next? Yeah, it looks like it's me next. So let's host, I guess. Ice Power versus Market. And I'm on Cult of Pleasure. Cult of Mama. And the map is Dokkaras. Let's do it. See if I've got mock-up on here somewhere. Doesn't look like it. And yeah, I got some nice ideas for this one. I believe the matchup's High Elves. Yeah. Yeah. High Elves. So yeah, let's build it real quick. 2, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. You. And what else did I have? This is it. Perfect. Oh, we gotta wait for her to walk, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, this will be the last game I stream. I want to go eat some food, and, but I'll be chilling around Herbert Walker stream too. So. Let me just see if Herbert Walker can see the lobby. Doesn't look like he's in yet. Copy. I got a fun build coming. It's a good one. Sort of memey, but you know, functional certainly. I always have good games against. Always have good games against Mucket. Enjoy playing on quite a bit. Aha, he's there. We're in. Let's go. Let's do it. We're ready. Let me get that blocker real quick. And we're in. Okay, yeah, so I've gone for a sort of classic Dark Shard build. I actually used it the other day in a Logic Subfaction tournament. I was also playing Cult of Pleasure. I've not got Marathi. I have got Nolosi on foot. Why? Absolutely no reason whatsoever. She's complete trash.
Dread spears.
I've also got double caster.
Sorceress of Grund. Dealers in
So yeah,
death.
we're just gonna walk forward and shoot them. That's the idea.
Cold-blooded killers. Taruki. Merciless warriors.
Had to cut a shield because of
Eager for battle. Eager for battle. Dark shards.
because of gold, but you know.
Merciless
Happens.
warriors. Dark shards.
Let's put you here.
Battle ready.
Yeah. What is wrong with my connection?
Dark shards.
Okay, whatever. It's good.
Nagarothi. The merciless host.
Let's get the spears. Reserve.
Dread spears.
Honestly, I found these shard builds that
Battle ready.
actually do
Dread
okay
spears.
quite a bit these days.
Sorceress! Sorceress of Grond! Dark Sorceress!
Dark riders.
They're more functional than you think
Dark
they would be,
elves.
but yeah, they're still quite.
Rookie.
Usually I go for rushes in this matchup. I
Chariots.
think they're just better in general. Tear the Asa apart, that's the idea. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. So he's got less than me, but it's also quite a wide build by high elf standards, which is probably a good thing. Because this is a lot of shards to deal with. If he has much cap, he's gonna struggle. We're ready to go. So, for XMT, we fight.
Dark elves.
Okay, so it looks like a wide build with bolts, so we want to walk forward pretty quick.
I agree!
Moving out.
Let's get the Scourge Hunters up and around the sides. 2 Silver Helms, 2 Reavers, triple Archers, 2 Bolt Throwers. I don't have Fireball, Spearmen, 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 Spearmen.
Cold ones. Forward.
You know what? I'm gonna
Onwards
walk
to
back
murder.
the Cold One Nights
For the
because I don't
king.
think it's worth it.
Murder awaits. On to slaughter.
There's no real threat to our front line
Dreadlord!
in terms of cavalry,
It is done.
so I'm not too
Advancing.
concerned.
Kill
Let's dodge
everything.
some of
Suffering
these.
for all. Moving out. Nagarothi. Dark elves. Chariots.
As well.
Advance.
Maybe he'll get annoyed until far over.
Struki. Terror and death to destruction.
So it looks like Larry.
By Dracula.
So let's see you two fire on the Rangers.
Kill.
You can sort
Death
of
is
stand
coming.
here in reserve again.
Advancing.
You can get an overcast. Actually, I don't want an overcast there.
Striking out! Forward!
Yeah, you guys can fire there.
Hellfly and Aha!
This is fine. Go there. Get middle there.
Dark shards.
Fire the Silver Helms.
Nagarothi.
Fire on the Silver Helms. Get in, scream them out.
Moving out.
Yeah, just start fighting Larry, I guess.
Carnage!
You as well can start. Yeah, let's go on then.
Advance, Rookie.
We need these guys back now though. Oh no, no, no.
Move back.
This isn't going particularly well, is it? It's okay, maybe there's a shot.
My blade
You get in the center there, get in the Silver
Dread
Helms.
spears. Cold one.
Get on there.
Going.
Dreadlord!
You're doing fine, just fight Larry, who cares?
Cold ones.
Ooh,
No
actually, I do
survivors.
care.
Advancing.
Nice.
At once.
You get in there, you
On
get in
to
there.
slaughter.
Get in there.
Cut.
Let's just do that there.
Orios! Sarios!
Get you there. Go into a box formation. You start doing that, you start away.
Carnage awaits.
You get to the
On
back line.
to battle!
You get to the
Attack.
back line too.
Bloody
Actually,
murder.
it's just half.
Nagarothi.
Start firing
Massacre
here.
them.
By Drakira!
And, you know, Nolosi's carrying.
Big sword.
Man, every Dark Elf game always feels like this.
Carnage
Like,
awaits.
I make huge misplays at the
Bloody
start.
murder. Suffering
Somehow carry it.
Cold
I don't
ones.
know.
Onward.
It's not good for my mental health, I swear. I just, oh, I get so
Murderous intent!
terrified.
Spartine calls!
My blade hungers. Destroy.
Murder awaits!
Yeah, I mean, what else is there to do once it's over?
By Cain. Onwards to murder.
Scourge of the
You know,
West!
Nolosi can do this.
Slaughter them.
GG will for it, bro. We need to get Nolosi with the killing blow.
Cold ones.
Hellfish!
We have failed.
Oh yeah! 1,100 value on Nolosi. Oh, I didn't quite get that. Oh man, that's quite something now. Casters did fine, Bleak Swords died, Dread Spears died, Dark Shards carried his OP. That's a lie, they're not, they're really bad. Squadron has existed. Yeah, his build is fine. It's good. In fact, this is exactly what I sort of recommend to take. I'm not sure about the Eagle though. I think just a little bit more infantry would be nice. Yeah, GG. Good game. Enjoyed it. Yeah, Nolosi didn't die, and she got 1,100 value. She beat up Alariel. Man, that's a game. That's a game, for sure. Okay, great. So so Aristodemus just sent me a message saying, "Are you okay? Nolosi on foot. You play too much greenskins, man. That must have messed with your head, thinking you're picking Grimgore." Foot Nolosi. Oh, that's a build. That's certainly a build. Anyway, at least we got one win. let's just remind you guys of the bracket before I head off. But thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I'm not sure there's a chance for us now, but it's been fun, and I'll be around on Herbert Walker's channel, just sort of lurking. See you guys in a bit. Bye bye, much love, and I'll be back with another stream when I decide to do some tournament or something. Yeah, I mean the low seas just too overpowered, man. Too overpowered. Bye guys, much love, and I will see you next.